you're a repository of moral behavior and moral fiber in a community, and you tell your congregation what they do doesn't make any difference. Like the hell it doesn't. That's the problem. And then you turn around, all they got to do is believe, and it doesn't make any difference what their behavior is about, dysfunctional or otherwise.
And before I, I'm gonna go to the Negro real quick. I want to say hi, Mr. Mark Carter. Mr. Carter, honey, if you want to come up and speak, you can, and I'll make you a co-host. But I love Mark Carter because he's like, what? I love him because he's like boots on the ground, honey. Actually, let me make him co-host. All right, go ahead, the Negro.
What's up, Dana, Judge, and what up, King Carter, the trio in the house, in the building, the place to be. Are Black people being replaced by illegals? Black people in Chicago? I'm gonna say yes. We are being replaced.
Hello.
And I'm gonna go about it from an academic standpoint. I'm in college, right? I'm in grad school, right? And I see this notion that's going on when it comes to Black American people, our interests, our inventions, and everything that we've done in American soil. It gets circumnavigated underneath the guise of globalism. They want to talk about the atrocities all around the world to try to equate to what happened on American soil. And I see that it started off academically, and then now I see it's being perpetuated in the physical world, you know? When I go up to Yale, like several years back, they were talking about slavery through antiquity, talking about slavery throughout the ages in order to undermine, I would consider, modern day slavery, which is the slavery of chattel slavery of the Negro. So when you have these type of ideologies flourishing, where that everybody around the world can get onto these concepts and say that they're American and they're not, it causes us to be replaced. And then you look at it from an academic standpoint where the children in our school, they're not getting the knowledge that they need to be successful and to build institutions in their neighborhood. They're going to school to be better students and better workers for white folks. And if you have students that challenge or critically think about these type of things and these type of situations, they're not supported. They're not supported with the books and the stuff that they need, or they're not supported by their professors and the institution itself. And that's half of it is because of that diversity, equity, inclusion thing and globalization. So like those are just some of the things where we're being replaced on all levels, but I'm just going to speak about it from an academic standpoint that I see it all the time. I see it all the time.
Well, let me ask you a question. Isn't that our fault?
No, not necessarily.
I put up with it. We did.
Well, the thing is,
55 years ago, trust me, it was not as easy then as it is now. They were lynching people, police.
Guys, if you want me to answer questions for you, you have to send your donation first, either PayPal or Cash App, and then I'll get right to it.
White only. And they were shooting people.
There's no particular amount. Just send whatever.
Why do you guys put up with it?
And then I'll look into the cards for you.
Well, I don't put up with it, but there's other. What I say is that there's a culture within the school systems where they embolden or they support like the LGBTQ Black male, or they support the feminist Black woman. And they do that at the expense of the heterosexual Black man, especially.
So far, most of you guys answered yes on the poll.
Say something about it. You got free speech, or we're supposed to. I thought.
I said things like I have an article about that wasn't even what I wanted to discuss about even fully, but I have an article which talks about specifically how they support modern day slavery, but they won't give us reparations. And I had to put that